guys, Wednesday, March 10th. We're going to start with push press, and we've got 6 single reps, increasing weight on each one of them written down. So this is more or less, you can look at it as a heavy one rep max. They're kind of the same, but the idea is to build on each one of these. Now, with it being heavy singles, more than likely, as it gets heavy, you can probably power clean what you can push press or close to it. So just for the safety of your shoulders and the fact that we got more of them coming up in the workout, I would just dump it. Okay, if you complete the push press, get it overhead, dump it forward, let it hit the ground, and you can pick it back up. You can always take weight off, put it back on the rack. It's probably a lot safer than trying to bring it back down when it's maybe a little bit too uncomfortable for you. So with the push press, couple things that need to happen. Okay, if you were to take a video of yourself from the side, okay, side angle, your shoulders and hips got to stay very tall for the lift to be, for a heavy lift to be very successful. Okay, that way when you drive, okay, and you tuck your chin and get your head out of the way, the bar can move straight up rather than out and back in. So if it helps, have somebody take a video, see what's going on. But as you dip, find your heels, push your knees out, make sure you're dipping straight up and down, okay? And after you drive, when you extend, when you go to throw the bar off your shoulders, think about heaving it off, okay? Make your chest big, okay? Your lat should be tight, the muscles right under your armpits. And at that point, you're also going to keep your quads and glutes squeezed, okay? That's going to help create a good base of support as you keep pressing the bar overhead, okay? So a good heavy push press should almost be this heaving strict press, meaning you dip, drive, throw, and when that bar gets past its stuck point, which is usually like the forehead, you just keep pressing out, okay, to finish it off. So heavy one on the push press. Then we got a 15-minute AMRAP. 3 rope climbs, 12 push press at 135 and 93, and then 50 double unders. So this is a lot of shoulders, okay? Now, in terms of the rope climbs and scaling this, okay, you could always go down to 2. You could go to 1. You could go to a couple of attempts, okay? Off the rope, if you're going to be doing like a strict gymnastics exercise, we've got essentially 3. Pull-ups, knees to elbow, and toes to bar, okay? You've also got knees to chest. But if you're going to try knees to chest, I'd make it harder and try to do a knees to elbow. And let's say for each rope climb, you could probably do 3 reps per climb. So if you're going to do pull-ups, if you're going to do knees to chest or knees to elbow or toes to bar, let's have it be 3 reps per rope climb, okay? If you're going to do a kipping motion of one of those 3, so a kipping pull-up, kipping knees to elbows, or kipping toes to bar, let's say like 4 to 5 reps potentially, okay? And all of those numbers and modifications should be based on your skill set, okay? What you can do and what's going to help promote your workout the best, okay? The push press, 12 is a big number, okay, especially for multiple rounds. And 135 and 93 is pretty darn heavy. So consider this is probably at some point going to be 2 sets, okay? Try to keep it no more than 2 sets. So if you got to do like 7 reps, set it down and then finish it off, totally fine. But try to stay away from a weight that forces you to do like 3 sets, okay? And then the double unders, with 50 of them. This is an AMRAP, so it's going to end at some point. So if you really want to try the entire workout to get 50, you definitely can, okay? You can always, see a reduction in volume, 40, 30, 20, all the way down to 10 if that's your ticket. Single unders are a good choice. And then if you're looking at like a time, I'd say probably like 90 seconds at the most in terms of trying to practice, just knowing that the rope climb might take a bit of time. The push press will probably be the quickest, but could, slow you up a bit. And then the double unders, are what they are. So, let's say like 4 rounds, 5 would be awesome if you're really cooking. But look to do like between probably like 3 and 4 rounds, okay? And then forgot to mention this, but there is a minute of rest between rounds. So that's going to give us time to spread out the ropes a little bit, and also time for you after those double unders to recover just a bit before we got to climb back up the rope. So, all right, that's Wednesday.